right, hey guys, we're going to be looking at multiplying and dividing by powers of 10 with exponents today. So let's review exponents again. Remember, 10 to the fifth means that it is how many times you are multiplying 10 against itself, so 5 times. And if I do that, I'm going to get 100,000. And we found a pattern between how many zeros are in our power of 10 and the exponent. So 10 to the fifth is 100,000 with 5 zeros. So let's try multiplying by exponents. First, I'm going to do this and show you 3 times 100. Now, we know that 10 to the second would be 100, and when I multiply 3 times 100 and I move the decimal over, it's going to equal 300. Now let's try that with 10 to the second. I'm going to look at my exponent, see that it has a 2 there, and move my place value over 2 times, just like the 2 zeros in 100. 10 to the second is 100, so it's doing the exact same thing. How about 3.4 times 10 to the third? I'm going to look at 10 to the third. I know that's 10 times 10 times 10, or 1,000, so it's like multiplying 3.4 times 1,000. And I'm going to move, because there's a 3 there and 3 zeros in 1,000, I'm going to move my decimal over 3 place values. And remember, if there's a space between your number train and your decimal, you put zeros in there. So that would be 3,400. Now let's try this for 700 divided by 10 to the second. 10 to the second is 10 times 10, or 100. So all I have to do is look at my exponent. It has a 2 there, or 2 zeros like I would have in 100. I know I need to move my place value back to the left 2 spaces, which gives me 7. So 700 divided by 10 to the second is 7. Let's try it with another decimal, so 7.1 divided by 10 to the second. Same thing, 10 to the second equals 100. I see the 2 in my exponent. I'm going to move that decimal back to place values, which will give me, remember, in between the decimal and the number train, we put a 0, 0.071, or 71 thousandths. So in conclusion, when we're multiplying or dividing with a power of 10 that is an exponent, all we have to do is look at the number in the exponent, know that that's the same number as there are zeros in that power of 10, and that's how many spaces I'm going to move my decimal over, how many place values my number train is going to move. So 10 to the fifth would be 100,000. I see that there's a 5 and 5 zeros in 100,000. And that's how many place values I would move my decimal over if I was multiplying or dividing. Hope that explains how to multiply and divide by exponents, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.